morning, friends. Gonna save the back table for the great challenge, the great craft room challenge. I think that's what we're calling it. Why can't I get that right? Anyway, I'm gonna save that for probably in the next couple days. I was in here getting ready for my floss tube, and that's coming just after this. But I decided all those flosses that I had stacked up on the counter needed to be put where they belonged, otherwise I would forget what they were for. So the three projects were beloved. This I know. I think these were all market releases. And the samplers by the Scarlet House. So they had their fabrics with them already, and a few of their flosses, but I think it was a few weeks ago I went to Hobby Lobby and sat in their aisles for almost 2 hours, and I got them all the conversions for DMC, because I really like to use silks and stuff for these, but I don't have them. So I just looked at the chart on the back, and most of them give a DMC conversion. The only issue with this one particularly is there was a few anchor flosses that were called for, and I didn't have them. So because of that, I stood in the aisle with my phone and I went to a site that could convert anchor to DMC. So I found them all and thought I had them all but one. So I've got to figure out what the conversion for anchor 164 is, and this one will be complete, but I have them all, and I was just finishing up putting them on my rings. So all I do is I put the ring into the top of the DMC, and this is how I kit them, and then I put them on the ring that they're going to go on. And then when that color comes to where I need it, this got clipped to the wrong one. I was looking, I was like, what's going on here? It got clipped to a different ring. It needs to go on the large ring. All the little rings get hooked onto the large ring. If I can snap it. They are a little tight, but that's okay. Yeah, when I was putting that one on, I did it. So we're going to stick a little timer in here. Oops, I did it on another one. And these ones will all be on the ring when I come back. Let's see. So I have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to put on a ring. And then that kit will be complete, and I've already done the other 2. So I guess you can stand here and watch me clip on 10 more DMCs. It shouldn't take that long. But I've already been at this 30 minutes of making sure I had all the numbers that were needed for each of the projects. And like I said, I did the other 2 already. So it's taken me about 30 minutes to put rings on each of these flosses and put them in their coordinated pattern. And that's going to be the challenge for today, because I have to get my floss tube made up in the next 30 minutes because I have to be somewhere. Today's Wednesday. Or no. Yes, today's Wednesday, but this will probably be posted for tomorrow's challenge because I'm a day behind since I missed one at the beginning of this challenge. And I think I inserted a lake weekend view of my weekend away. So because of that, this challenge is 1 day off on all of these. And I did pre-record a few of them ahead of time so that I could post, but that's what you do. And then, I finally figured out, I was struggling with why is it taking so long for me to get my videos up each month for FlossTube. Well, I didn't realize in iMovie you can actually reuse your previous floss tube with the headings and the endings and just put in your new recording and delete the old one, it's so much faster. I don't know why I didn't think of that a year ago. And I really didn't ask anybody. But like I've said in the past, I am technically challenged at times, and that there proved it, because I was redoing each one of my floss tubes from beginning to end, and I guess that's not necessary. 2 more to go. This beloved has a lot of flosses. I mean, I love looking at them on a ring like this, but I'm sure this one's going to be in my whip pile for a while. 1 more. And we're going to call this done. So yeah, I did not put in my little timer again. I learned how to do that as well. So I am learning a few things as I'm doing all these. I think it's Ray Niles that has a floss tube, and she shares a lot of tech tips. So I should ask her sometime about iMovie and how she records, and maybe she can put some of those tech tips in there. But she does a lot for your iPhone and things that you can use. So that is also kitted as well and ready to put on my kitted shelf, which I was going to let you know. The last time I gave you my statistics on what I had in my closet, it was 32 active whips, 39 fully kitted, 9 stamped embroidery, and 7 partial kitted. Well, I can subtract 3 from the 7 partial, well, minus the 1 anchor, but on my way home today I'm going to pick up the conversion for 164 anchor, and we're going to call that completed. So I'm down to 5 partially kitted projects on my shelf in there. So that is exciting for me, because out of all the fully kitted 39, that'll last me a while, and I'm sure I'll be kitting others. But for now, we're going to say that these 3 projects are fully kitted as they fall on the floor. I can't keep my countertop clear enough, long enough, and then when I go to do something, I need the counter, and I can't. So these little bags is what I do all until I get, I think I need 10 more. 10 or 20 more bags that I use, but for now, these bags will be fine. And like you'll see in one of my challenges today, or yesterday, it's posting today, you'll see that I've sorted all my bags. So there we have it. I still have a few that need kitting that I'm working on. Birds of a Feather and Spring at Autumn Hill Lane. They both need fabric apparently. So, but my little notes here said that this I know Beloved and Sampler needed floss, and now they do not, because all those flosses I purchased on one of my hauls are now put in their bags. So on to my floss tube, people, and we will see you on the next great craft room challenge